The last couple of days have been a little bit chilly with quite a wind, but today is really calm and peaceful, and it's just idyllic. And I'm sitting here, cleaned out the animals, we've given them their food, and generally everything is now restored and wonderful. And I'm just reflecting on what we actually do as a care farm. We look after people, we give them a good day, and it's really the farm. We don't do anything clever. We're just here to like people, to spend time with them and to give them jobs that are meaningful, growing things and looking after animals, just being together. And it's that's the therapy. And I'm just looking around here, looking at rhubarb growing and potatoes growing and animals walking around, chickens and ducks. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm thinking, this has got to be good for you. Just a little bit of sun on your face and allowing life to sort of go on and take away the cares of the world. This is wonderful. This is what we're all about. If this isn't good for your mental well-being, I just don't know what is. 2 duck eggs, 1 chicken egg, and our very first goose egg. How about that? Smokey was donated to us from a pet shop who were given him because someone found him running down the road. So they took him to the pet shop, and the pet shop advertised, couldn't find the owner, and heard about us, so they said, would we like to have him until the owner turned up. So we've had him for about a year or so now, and he's so lovely. He would have been a lovely pet. Just chilling in the morning sunshine. Some wonderful volunteers from the Broads Authority came along and taught some of our guys how to do willow weaving, and this was one of the specimens made, and we've just planted it out in this small bit of additional garden that we've sown. This is a small herb garden that we've got near the patio, and we've got mirrors and bird boxes and all sorts of things. We've got a lovely bird table that was made by Rob in the workshop, and I don't know if you can see that on there. There's an owl that's made out of just a log that's been carved and scratched, and very clever. So as we go around, we've got lots of different kinds of planting, and an old wheel. We've got shiny things, teapots and coffee pots planted out. It's a nice little place just to sort of stimulate the senses and have all these great herbs. Some of the first produce to go on our veg stall this year. Hopefully lots more to come. You can't call it pathways and not have a pathway through the orchard, can you? It's amazing how some of these trees in the orchards are really starting to sort of come out. There's the one in the background there with lots and lots of leaves. There's this one in the foreground with lots of blossom. And there's others that are just starting to get little bits of green showing at the end of their branches. This is for you, Michelle. You asked me to see the woodland walk, and here it is. Still waiting for all the leaves to start coming on the trees and the bluebells to come up. But there's a few daffodils still remaining. There's some have died off, and the bluebells are just starting. Really nice and calm. And wild garlic just starting to appear as well. These guys all look pretty relaxed, don't they? This is just a lovely little garden. Ducks, geese, chickens, all just enjoying life together. These are the little chicks. If you can hear me over the geese. They've been wandering around outside their little enclosure for a couple of days now. Getting used to it all. Escaped in with Flora once. Escaped in with the pygmies once. But they're getting to know the way round. The observant ones amongst you might notice that there are only 3 chicks. We did have a 4th, but unfortunately it died. I say it died, it was not a very nice end really. Chickens can be quite cruel to each other, and the mum basically pecked it to death for some reason. Obviously said something she didn't like. Beware, teenagers. What are you saying, Steve?
Pardon?
What are you sowing?
Chard.
So we're building a sun shelter for her. She's not bothered at all. Oh, now she's going to move. Sorry, Flora, did we disturb you? Vital work. Weeding and hoeing. You'd be amazed how quickly this will revert to brambles if it's not tended.